The state of healthcare in this country is concerning.
I think healthcare, as we have grown, has become an industry. Things like the pandemic called on every aspect of that industry, and particularly on the people who provide the care.
How does a system, a Catholic nonprofit system, survive in this kind of outcome?
The sea is rocky, the keel needs to be deep.
I'm going to show you some pictures. Let's start with that one. Oh dear, that's so long ago. My old mind is getting rather rusty. Oh, lots of good memories, lots of good people that work with. It's like a rogues gallery. You're all going to get old, so remember that.
What is it in our history as Sisters of St. Joseph of Peace that we feel that is so important that we want to pass on? When we came out from the East in 1890, we wanted to go in places that other people weren't serving. The loggers and miners, the fishermen and all those, they heard the cry of the people in the Northwest. So here are these women, relatively new in the community. We know that within a year they had a house set up for a hospital. I think a lot about those women. They had grit and they had courage.
As we as the sisters become less and less involved in the day-to-day life of the hospital system, it means that we want our values, the values that we envision for caring for people, to be embedded in such a way that the caregivers feel they are living those values themselves.
I think what gives me hope and peace for Peace Health is that we have core values.
The 4 core values of Peace Health are...
The core values of Peace Health.
Core values are
collaboration,
respect,
social justice,
stewardship,
and stewardship.
Got 'em.
I realize that these are hard to remember, but they really are important.
New employees need to understand the mission and the values and know that they are the ones who are now carrying that out. It's a very special ministry. When we think of the patients that seek care in our facilities, they're scared and concerned and worried about their own health. Keep in mind how precious they are and that we might treat them in a way that their families would be pleased.
I believe within each of us is a desire to make the world a better place, to make a difference. If you want to make a difference with your life, with your career, choose something that's going to be of service to other people, to make a community better, to make the country better. So often, our primary goal is to make money, and that's honorable. But to really want to make society better, that is noble.
I would tell you that you've chosen a gift, and that gift is to be able to reach a person, another human being, in a way that no one else can. Holding in your heart that you want to do the best you can. Just hold on to the presence, because you'll know it when you feel it.
A kind smile, a good morning, recognizes personhood, and that encounter then nurtures that wholeness of being.
You know, as I imagine our future, I'm so hopeful because I've worked with these people at Peace Health. You know, every day at our Word and Sacrament ritual in the chapel, we pray for Peace Health, for its caregivers, for the doctors and nurses, and for the communities in which we serve. I just want to say to each of you that we need you. May you know your goodness. And I think you need to know we're right behind you. We're right behind you.
You are the future. We can do together what we can't do alone.